Hello, I'm Chucks and this is Talk That Talk to Chucks. Have you any issues or problem bothering you? Why not talk about it and get professional counsel? Join us on Facebook at Event Owambe as we talk about those important societal issues. It promises to be engaging, interesting, and educative. Do not miss. Hello, I'm Chucks. This is Talk That Talk to Chucks. From our eating habits to our sleep habits to the way we relate with people around us, people who are far from us, people who are close to us, temperaments, influences, everything we do. Joining us today is with ADA JOANNE. She's going to be talking about her temperament and how she's going to be relating with people and how she also deals with the students in our school. Hello,
Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you.
Can you briefly tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Ada Joanne Omokechi from Rivers State. I graduated from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, art history. Well, presently now I teach and I write and read a lot because that's what art history entails. You write and read about art. So it's very important to understand the basic concepts of art.
You basically teach, right? So can you please tell us how you got to know about the temperament?
Well, over time, you get to know more about yourself when you relate with other people. So the more you relate with people, the more you adapt or withdraw from them, or the more you get closer to them, you begin to understand your personality, the kind of things you like and the kind of things you do not like. So the kind of things you like determine the kind of people you move around with. So along the line, I read books and just different, even in my school, there was actually a time, if I can remember clearly, the students came up talking about temperament and how you know your temperament and how your temperament to determine the kind of relationship you have with your colleagues in the class, how you relate with the teachers also. So from there, I understood some things about myself and my temperament.
Thank you very much. Okay, so there are four basic types of temperament. We have the melancholy, we have the phlegmatic, we have the sanguine, and we have the choleric. So, which one are you?
Melancholy.
Wow, melancholy.
Yes.
So, if I may ask, are you perfectionist?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
I like doing everything perfect. Everything should be perfect. Whatever I want to do should be perfect.
Okay, so whatever you want to do should be perfect.
It should be perfect.
Now, can you briefly tell us how you relate with your students? Because you teach, right?
Yes, I do. So it's very important for you to understand your students because you have. Let me just pick a class for example. Now, in the class, you have about 24 students, and you have to teach 24 students the same thing. So, how do you do it in a class where you have choleric, where you have sanguine, very active people, and when you have very cool-headed people, like the phlegmatic, those ones are very cool and calm and all that. And you have people that are very active that always want to ask questions. People that want to overthrow the class, like the choleric, that feels they can step on others just to have their own.
That's true.
So how do you manage those kind of people, those kind of situations? That is where you need to understand them personally. You need to understand them personally so you can teach them as you go.
Are you saying understanding them personally? Maybe bring each and every one of them that has different temperaments together. You need to talk about
one quality of a teacher, one very important quality of a good teacher is for you to know your students individually. Now, once you know them individually, you can carry them along as you go. You know this particular person, let me say a pragmatic for example, is always cool and calm. You know this person is cool. Then you know a sanguine is always very active. You know a sanguine is always very active. Then you know a choleric person is this kind of a person that feels is above every other person. You can use other people just to get what he or she wants. So when you have different students like that in the class, the thing you need to do is to understand that, bring them together, and you know this person is active. You don't just easily shut the person up. That is the person's temperament. You don't, when the person always want to answer question in class, you don't just shut the person because that's his temperament or that's her temperament. She will feel bad about it. Or let's say, for example, someone is always very quiet in class. It's very important to make the class lively, bring all the students together, but you should also understand that when you intrude into somebody's personality, you intrude into the person's privacy. So that's the person's private life. But at the same time, as a teacher, you need to let them know that yes, fine, this is how you are, but this is a school. You need to talk, you need to speak out. That is why you're going to be trained. So you don't just make their temperament overshadow your judgment as a teacher. You shouldn't let their temperament, personal temperament, overshadow your judgment as a teacher. If not, they as students would not get the message. They either feel you're not nice to them, or you're being selective, or you're having a preferential treatment because if someone answer questions in class, I don't answer questions. It doesn't mean I don't know it. I know it, but that is just who I am. Some are a little bit withdrawn to themselves, like like a melancholy now, for example. When you talk, the person, a melancholy will not shut you up. She would allow you go on, finish whatever you want to say, plan whatever she wants to say as you're talking before she gives you an answer. So you understand these kind of things within the classroom, even amongst my colleagues too. You need to understand them so that you relate properly with them.
So each of those basic temperaments are mentioned earlier, you've explained. They have the strengths. Just like for the sanguine, you're always happy. For the choleric, you always want to step on people's toes. For the phlegmatic, you're cool-headed. And for the melancholy, perfectionist. Now, I feel like each and every basic temperament we've mentioned so far has its strengths and has its weakness. I don't know, could you basically highlight some of your weaknesses? Well, for the
personally, for my own temperament, as melancholy, gurus in quotes. Like we have gurus in quotes. Okay. We always the top in the class. We can assimilate, remember. Okay. So it makes it very easy for us to perform very well academically. Okay. But there's a very big problem. One major problem about we don't know how to arrange things. You need to see my files. Wow. So it's part of okay. You need to see my files. We are always I always say not that we are scattered, it's just that we just take some other things more important than some other minor things, and so that's one of our strengths and one of our weaknesses. And again, and so secondly, we also have this. We take our time to select things. Let's say, for example, I want to go shopping. I can go to like 5 different stores to ask for the same thing. I begin to compare prices. I begin to compare qualities before I eventually pick what
okay, I've noticed something. I know that melancholics are very selective people.
So we don't just go to the market and pick things like that. No. We select, we look at colors, we look at quality, we look at what we really want, then before we finally make our decision. And once we make our decision, we are good to go. One other thing about melancholy, I in particular, is when I want to go out. Okay? Like, when I want to go out, I from waking up in the morning to planning how I'm going to go out, where I'm going to go to, how much I'm going to spend. I'll begin to think of the easiest way, where we're going to traffic, where we're going to be. Like, for example, let me just give you a typical example. This morning, I already made my plans for today, since yesterday. This morning I woke up. I'm talking to you today. I've been to Abuja this morning. I've been to Lagos Island this morning, okay, before coming down here. So we plan our movements very well. We plan our time, we plan everything we want to do because we're perfectionists. We want everything to come out the way it's supposed to. Okay. So we've already seen ourselves how we are going to do it. So that is basically one of our strengths. It's actually a very, very good strength because when you plan yourself well, when you plan yourself, you achieve more, you achieve a lot. Okay. And one other thing is when it comes to food, temperament and food. When it comes to food, very, very selective and indecisive. You don't know what you want. You know, at a point whenever I'm like very hungry, and just sit down and ask myself, what exactly do I want to eat? What exactly do I feel like eating? It's always very difficult to decide. When we look at this, we say, no, are you sure this is what I really want to eat? It happens to me all the time, okay? All the time. At times my mom would ask me, what do you want us to do today? What should we eat today? What should we start thinking? I start thinking, should I do this one? Should I do that one? What does so it's always one of those things. This is just our temperament, but that's how we are. It's not a bad thing, but it's just differentiates us from one another. So,
Now, I'm going to ask another question. I'm going to ask, so is it possible for you to change your temperament when trying to build up a relationship with someone?
Changing of temperament might not be 100% possible because there's this thing we call DNA. Yeah. So there's some things you can't really change, but that is where human relationship comes in. That is where human relationship comes in. You have to learn to accommodate people and their temperaments.
Oh, okay.
You need to learn to accommodate people and their temperaments. You can't really change who you are because if you begin to change them, pretense begins to come in, hypocrisy begins to come in. The only thing we can do as human beings is to accommodate other people. You know yourself, yeah. You know what you want. Let's say, for example, I'm going to the market with my friend that is sanguine. Okay? You know, sanguine, whatever, when they just get to the market, they just pick anything and buy, they just whatever they want. They are very active.
Extremely active.
To fall from here to here. So once we get to the market, let's get it on me. As a landlord, you're beginning to think, I need to compare prices. I need to think about this one. I need to think about it. So the best thing at that point to do is, okay, fine. My friend is so active. She wants us to, okay, fine. We are going to get everything that you want. But just come with me. Let's just compare the prices. You've seen it here. Fine and good. Let's go somewhere else. You see, we begin to come to a conclusion on how to get what we want. But you don't need to just like, let's price now. No, you don't need to. If not, that is who she is. So the only thing we can do is to agree. Yeah. That, okay, fine. You want this, you want this, you want. Okay, let's just list them out. Let's compare price so that we don't get cheated in the market. So things like that, we just need to accommodate people, understand them, so we work together. As well. It will be very boring for all my friends to be in a laptop now. Yeah. It will be very, very boring. So you need to pick each, make things lively.
So you select your friends and all of that.
You need a sanguine in your life to make everywhere bubble.
Yeah, that's true.
To make everywhere bubble. You need a colleague to make decisions for all of you. Okay. Because those ones can make decisions on behalf of others. You need people that are strong, people that don't hold on to emotions so strict and all that. You also need a melancholy that will help you determine what you think you should buy. Okay. When you go to the market, you need to decide on what to do. You also need a phlegmatic, the peacemaker in the house. So you need someone calm to bring everybody. If everything is so noisy and everything, you need someone calm also amongst you and all that. It's very important to have the pick friends, deal all temperaments.
Okay, so how now? I asked a question earlier and I said, how did you get to know your melancholy? Did you do a self-examination test or something?
I went call it a self-examination when it's not that I'm doing an experiment on myself. Call it self-examination. There's some things over time you get to understand and think about. You understand that you don't wake up one morning and say, "Oh, I just realized I'm a perfectionist."
That's true. You
It
don't wake
takes
up one morning to realize
of
that.
activities, series of activities. I can remember then in school, like I want to read for exam. I can make research, right, just to read for me, even as small as a 10 mark test. I would make research, read various books, um, read various books, go through my notebooks, go through my friends' notebooks, just because I want to read for a test of 10 marks. Like, I want everything to be perfect. I want the perfect score. I want everything. I don't want a situation where I will get to the examination or I'll be confused. So I prepare myself for every activity. Every activity. So along the line, I begin to realize that that is how I am. That is something peculiar about me. It's part of me. So it's not as if it's a bad thing. It's something that happens unconsciously. That's when you know it's your temperament. If it's something you don't plan for, if you just realize that I'm just very picky. It is not that I do it intentionally. Oh, I've noticed things when I go to the market, I begin to think, I begin to decide, I begin to compare price, I begin to compare colors, I begin to compare qualities. Why is it like that? And I have friends who just go to the market, skip and go. So that's when you notice that there's some things you do unconsciously, it just happens. Then it's very important you begin to understand yourself that, oh, so this is how I am. This is like I remember when I was growing, right from when I was a child, my my parents always see me as there's something they call in Yoruba Jao Jao. Like I my things are not always put together. My things are not even till now, as even as an adult, it's because I'm an adult, I'm trying to curtail some things. But as a young girl, as a young lady growing up there, my this is always like when I pick things, I'm like, my mom is always complaining and all that. But along the line, she realized that well, that is how she is. So it's not that it's not actually a bad thing. It's not that I'm scattered. I'm not scattered. It's just that there's some things you take more important than others as the person's personality, what the person like. Unless, for example, in your place of work, you have a boss that is a choleric. No choleric, they are very bossy. They are very, very bossy. What do you do with situations like that? Would you say because my boss is bossy, I'm not going to work? No, you understand his personality. No, oh, he's very, very bossy. Couple the fact that he's my boss. I just need to know that I'm supposed to be calm, be cool, elevate the man, whatever he says, I agree to so you just need to understand each other's personality and how you can best relate with people. For someone like me, I would always like to make friends, but I'm withdrawn when it comes to that. It's not that I don't want to make friends. I'm very withdrawn. I begin to think about how well, if I go and meet this person, how will this person react to what I have. And so that's why people tend to think some melancholy are very proud and complex, coupled with the fact that they excel very well academically. So you see, all these things work together. So we need to understand that fact that see you, this is not how it is, this is the person's temperament, this is the person's characteristics. So you need to once you begin to understand people better, I think we live more in harmony amongst ourselves and amongst friends, amongst people.
Thank you very, very much, Joanne. I am extremely grateful that you are able to just talk about your temperament and how you relate with the students and the black people at your place. Thank you very much. Okay. We just wrap up the whole discussion on temperament with our Omokeji Ada Joanne. For more information, join us on Facebook at Event Owombe as we talk about those important issues that are across us. It promises to be engaging, enlightening, and interesting. Do not miss it. Thank you.